on, shut up. Didn't I say shut up? Bet that rooster will think twice before crowing tomorrow morning. Coffee's ready, guys. Let's start the show. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. How's everybody this morning? Let's see who's come to hang out with us this morning on our chat. Let me quickly pop this up on the screen. Kapow. There it is. Good morning, TARDIS. How are you today? Good morning, Miss Sage. Hello, Pomp. How are you? And Pinky's there. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys? I hope you guys are good. And good morning to whoever is lurking. Our lurky turkeys are out there. So how is everybody today? I'm still a little tired. It's going to take me days to catch up on my sleep. But all is good. I've got the coffee. Oh, Mother wouldn't be pleased with me. Oh, no. Yikes. Good morning, girlie. How are you doing, sweetie? Mr. Prism. Hello, hello. How are you? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Thanks for hanging out last night with the miniature. And all that craziness. Oh, Pop, you're tired too. Yeah. I'm dragging ass this morning. But I gotta, get myself together. Spending the time with you all, get myself to wake up, and was working on finishing up the train. I had some technical difficulties with that, but made my way through it. That's what happens with small parts. But it's coming together really cute. So is everybody at work, getting ready to go to work, finished work? I know Pomp, yeah, you're probably all done with work now, so Pomp's getting ready to crash. Or do you have to go in again? Mondays are so brutal. They really are. Excuse me. It's the one day you just can't, well, I don't know. That's not true, because some people like to spring right out of bed. Others, you're just like, total zombies. Me, I'm the total zombie group. Just starting 6 a.m. there. Oh, my goodness. Actually, once I got into bed last night, I think I totally just passed right out. And only ended up waking up once, which was great. I think it was around 2 o'clock in the morning. And then for me, it was sleeping in. I woke up at 6. That's only because the dog had to go out. Oh, you got to go in tonight? Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't been over to the hospital yet to check on Mom. I figured I'd do that after the show and see if we get to bring her home today. Of course, I'm gonna try not to be rude, but they still haven't given her a bath, and which is kind of annoying to me. I mean, when you get your loved ones in the hospital and, they had blood and stuff all over them, you think that they would give them a shower or something. So if they didn't give her a shower today, I'm going to let them know about it. Good morning, Keg. How are you? Thanks for joining us with the hope we got your coffee. Everybody's got their coffee and snuggled down in their favorite spot. But yeah, I was thinking that this morning. I said, boy, they better have given her a shower or something. I mean, it's been 2 days and, you wouldn't want to sit around with, blood-caked hair and all that stuff. So, yeah, I'm gonna be a little, well, nasty. Good morning, Janice. How are you? And, pretty much let them know how you wouldn't wanna sit around with all that stuff on you. Wash it up. Keg says, I'm good, thanks. Hope you are. I'm just tired, Keg. But I'm be good. Once I get my mother back home from the hospital and get her settled in, I'll be able to crash for a little while. That'll be great. Otherwise, I'm just kind of like autopilot, just going through the motions. That is basic care. Yeah, it's like I said, when she arrived there, I mean, I get it. They had to check her all out first before they could wash her up. And then after they removed, the collar from her neck and all this stuff, and it was just, she had blood all over her neck and everything. And of course, they didn't have any washcloths. So I ended up having to use wet paper towel to wash my mother's face and everything. And, you can't do a good job. And I kept mentioning about, her hair and everything. And they just totally blew me off. And then when we were supposed to pick her up, like I said last night, we were supposed to pick her up yesterday. They wanted to keep her another day. And I still noticed, okay, well, nobody's, even giving her a sponge bath. What the fuck? I'm sorry, my language, but, I'm starting to get a little heated about it. Thank you, girlie. Yeah, I hope she's pretty well banged up, but I'm sure she'll be fine. Sage doing her checks. Get all those checking. Tick all those boxes. And I get it that, nurses and stuff are busy, but, take that 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes, to wash your hair. Good morning, Star. How are you? Afternoon on your end. Fantastic. So yeah, we'll see what happens when like I said, I'm gonna be nice, but a little firm with them saying hello, but why didn't anybody wash your hair? And it's not like they gotta go far. The room she's in, each room has their own bathroom with a shower and everything in it. They could just put her in there, wash her down quick, get her redressed, and back into the bed. Just here for update on mom before I go to bed. Good morning, Leanne. Yeah, we haven't been there yet. I figured I'd go after the show because yesterday I was there very early, and I sat around for almost 4 hours waiting just to talk to the doctor. And I'm like, oh, I'm not doing that today. I'm just not going to do that today. So I figured I'd go in later and say, okay, well, let's get this done here. I want to get her home. Good morning, Mark. How are you? Oh, thank you, girlie. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, no, it's an early yeehaw, but we've got to do it. We just have to do it. Here it comes. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. She would feel better for a shower too. Yeah. So, I mean, because that's what I keep telling her. I want to get her home. I want to get her washed up and in some, fresh clothes. And, like I said, she didn't want to eat that much yesterday. And of course, I don't blame her because the food tasted like ass. So I want to get some good food in her and get her tucked into bed and I'm sure she'll be fine. They have those dry wash things for hair. Yeah, well, like I said, it would take just. I'm just annoyed with them because they're just. She's in bed, and and they check on her, and that's it. And shit, I could do that at home, and I could still give her a shower. I've done that too, but I still shampoo before shaving. Found that it makes the hair a lot softer and it cleans the scalp. Yes, nice. So I'll find out today. I know they don't want they just wanted to keep her because of the sodium levels. So hopefully, she's been on um, fluids for a couple of days. So hopefully it brought down the levels and helps get her more hydrated. And I'll just say, okay, we're here to collect her. I want to bring her home. Moisturizer and furniture polish. A nice buffing cloth. Get that nice shine. That's funny. That'll make you stand right out, boy. The only thing is that now that, with the bald head, you always got to make sure that you got like some kind of sunscreen on because the scalp's not used to that direct sunlight. Nothing worse than a sunburned scalp. Start my head's shiny. Oh, there, Sage is all set. She's ready, all set and ready to rock and roll for Monday morning. Got her coffee, got her kitty, right? Is it? Good morning, V team. How are you? Well, we hope you have a super day. I'm excited because the new camera is actually now on its way. So it's out for delivery. I'll get it today. So I can't wait to see what it's about and how good the picture is. I'm excited. The weather here, Miss Sage, we are actually pretty high temperatures for the morning. It's going to be in the 60s today, but we're going to have rain. It's okay. I'll take the rain. But right now, yeah, it's 45 degrees here. It's better. Well, see, that's the funny thing. It's going to be low 60s today. Tomorrow, it's going to be 24 as the high and snow. So tell me that, yeah, stuff isn't kind of messed up. Messed up March. Yep. Just in that order. Coffee kitty keyboard. There you go. Sage is all set. She's all set and ready. Yeah, I get it. We do our thing, our daily routines. And sometimes I don't know. Well, I know everybody thinks this at one time or another. Just the daily routine sucks. Same thing, every day of the week. Same thing every week. We get into such ruts. It's just terrible. Smack that rooster. Eat meds and take food. Oh, thank you, Leanne. I know I gotta, and that's another thing. I gotta make sure. Yeah, I gotta be home in time to take my medicine. I gotta tell them that. No playing around. These people are driving me nuts. And we do a little yee-hoo for me. little yee-hoo. Yeah, there we go for Leanne. Thank you so much, sweetie. She didn't yell at me this morning to tell me to get off the lawn. You're slipping up, slipping up. YouTube doesn't like some words, so yeah, I had to get creative. Yeah, I know, really. Isn't that dumb what you got to do just to get things across? That's okay. That's funny. Eat meds, take food. Good morning, Michelle. How are you? Sage says, I put my nose to the grindstone so much I shouldn't have one left. I know, it's just rubbed it right off. And it's, that's the thing is everybody, well, unless you're independently wealthy, I just want to live, you just want to live life where, you wake up in the morning and say, gee, what do I want to do today? Well, let's go for, road trip. Okay. Let's go. And it just, you just can't do that, unfortunately. I would love to be able just to do that. Oh, 72, Pinky. All right. There it is. Get off my lawn. There, my morning is complete now. Oh, I know. It's freaking funny. I can't wait till Leanne's got to get her channel rolling so she can become well, actually, you don't have to become monetized to set up a merch shop, but you got to have a merch shop and a button that says "Get off my lawn." That is just a must. A total must. And then every time somebody steps out of line, she can hit that button and it's like mine, the naughty button. Sarah's plank. It's Leanne's is the get off my lawn button. Everybody's got their niche. How is the weather everywhere else? Is everybody else having it just as screwy weather as we are? I mean, Pinky's lucky 72. I'll take that. Rub what? I'm on the wrong channel. Oh. You're the one talking about you got a shiny head, so somebody's rubbing something. I might have to get Sean to do the get off my lawn. Yeah, that'd be fun. It'd be freaking funny. I've been wanting to add some extra ones. I just haven't gotten around to it. I still like the idea with the Yee-hoo thank you button, maybe changing it to a guy on a horse, or put Sage on the horse. Swinging her hat. Stuff I got to work on. Step at a time. There's always something. Yeah, the thing is, I could just picture that Sage. It's funny. Gotta have something to get you going during the day, And even though it's not too cold, I'm a little chilly this morning. Quick succession, get off my lawn, cock. Oh, jeez. Yeah, there you go. That would be like, the last part of it, because they don't listen. I need to get Sean to point his finger and say rooster. or get, a button at Hag Alert when somebody's coffee's getting down at the bottom, the Hag Alert button. We have windy, blah, 50 degrees. Don't want to move kind of weather. Oh boy, yeah. Like I said, it's supposed to be nice temperatures today, but rain. And that's typical for here. As soon as it starts to warm up, you think it's going to be a nice day to get out and do something. And nope, we've got, rainstorms coming. Oh, geez, the chimney must be getting clogged. Birds just opened the stove door and a cloud of smoke just boiled out. Hack wheeze. Oh, no. Don't smoke yourself out. That's the thing that I'm very strict on when people have fireplaces or wood stoves, and always make sure that the chimneys are cleaned out. Where we go and stay there, my friends at their lake house, and it has a fireplace, and we used to use it a lot. And the last couple of times we used it, it was burning really hot, and the smoke was kicking back into the house. I go, no, they're not having the chimney serviced. So I had mentioned it to my friend, and she said, oh, no, my brother has it serviced, a couple times a year. And I'm thinking, okay. So then my husband was talking with her brother, and he goes, oh, no, I haven't had anybody check it in years. So I told my husband, well, we're not using it anymore. I'm not going to be responsible for, the house burning down. And apparently the last time when we were there, something must have went wrong because they had the fireplace covered up with plexiglass. They shut it down. So, yeah. I see, because there's definitely something wrong there. I mean, we had to open up the windows and the doors because the whole place filled up with smoke. I said, yeah, that thing's plugged up. Something's not right. Tornado season is giving me, oh my God. And I don't live there. Yeah, tornado season is terrible. It's so scary. Good morning, Cheza. How are you? And the thing is, with that, you pay a lot of money for fire insurance up in the resort areas. So you think that they would want to keep up with the maintenance of the chimneys so that they don't have to have a problem. So they might have been and figured maybe the insurance or something went up and he shut it down. So he's got it covered up. They can also cause fire due to combustible particles in the dust cloud. Yeah, it's scary. We cleaned the stovepipe a week ago, but it actually, chimney's been about 4 months. He keeps burning a lot of garbage, and I think that caused it. Time to get the old chimney brush out. Leanne, really? Then why do people keep blowing smoke up my smoke up your ass? There's so many ways we could go with that, Pomp. Jessica says, I'm doing okay. Thank you. I went into the stream yesterday and it was instant banned for saying hi. You were banned for saying hi for my live? What? I mean, I know it kept shutting itself down, but are you serious? Is that what it did to you? The spring is officially here. The Dust Devils we're back Saturday. Yeah, everything's coming to life. All the, everything's waking up and moving. My son was dealing with bees over the weekend. he discovered that they decided they were going to make, nests in part of his garage. So he had to clean all that out. Oh, Leanne Pop, you answered the. We all have a good side. Oh, that's good. Yep, I went in, felt bad because they only had two. Felt bad they only had two people watching, and I said hi. Got you tabbed up. Hope you're doing well, and I got banned. Who? No, not from your life. Someone else's from the community. Do you mind saying whose live it was? I mean, it's okay if you don't, but if you just said hi, I don't get that. Just like I seen a post yesterday from Mariah from the Occult Life. She says that, she's been staying away because, she hasn't been on. She's been very quiet, and it's because of a lot of the things that are going on in the community, the paranormal community in general. She says it's ugly, and she just don't want to be a part of that, and I don't blame her, neither do I. But I mean, don't let it bring you to the point where you're not even putting content on your own channel. So hopefully, they'll return. I don't mind. OR 2009. And they banned you for saying hello. Nah, even I've not been banned for saying hi. Well, you know what? If it's something that they did, I wouldn't go back. I would, okay, fine. That's crazy. I don't, is everybody just going nuts? I just don't. Same thing, like I watched I don't know, I did manage to catch in Mr. Gray's video when he was talking about all this stuff that's going on and how people are being, criticized or banned or whatever because of their opinion. I mean, it's gotten to a point where you can't even voice your opinion. The mod who did it was a mod from a well-known debunker channel. Oh. And apparently they don't like you. Who could not like you? That's crazy. I mean, it could have been a mistake. Who knows? I mean, it does happen. Allison accidentally banned someone by mistake, and they never let her forget it. Oh my goodness. I actually did that by accident. And I didn't even know I did it. Everybody in the chat said, "Oh, yeah, it said you did it." I'm thinking, what the hell are they talking about? And I figured out what it was. I was carrying my phone from one room to the other, but I had it in the crook of my arm, and so I boob banned her. My boob hit the button, apparently, and kicked her out. It was Raven. The same people who said they wouldn't leave modding for the debunking channel if I was made a mod again. Wow. See that I'm saying everything is just, I don't get it. It's just this weird stuff going on. People are just getting crazy. Yeah, they did it on purpose if you're banned from both. I was attacked for wanting to be an admin on Beardos as a disabled person a few days ago. Oh my. See, I don't understand what everybody's doing. Hello, hello. Good morning, Raven. I know. I just can't everybody just enjoy the content? And even though if you don't agree with somebody's content or the topic, okay, voice your opinion, because that's what it's about. I always tell everybody, don't be afraid to voice your opinion. We're not here to beat you up. And I don't let people be attacked for their opinion. We don't all agree. I mean, that's human. And if you're not adult enough to have a good conversation and a debate about something, and still, be, friends at the end of the day, come on. I mean, the majority of the people that get involved in what we do, I mean, they range from age 25 on up. I mean, how, people just need to grow up. I only wanted to know how to mod. It's actually pretty simple. I mean, there's a lot of things you're gonna know how to, put out the links and all that, but it's really not that hard. The big pain in the cheeks is when you get slaughtered with trolls all at once, a large amount, and then things could get a little crazy. But the thing is, the thing happened over a year ago. It's like they're trying to completely wipe me from every stream. I know they just need to get over it, Cheza. They need to get over it. If the people that were involved with you and Cheza and the thing that happened last year, that was between you and those people, not between the mods or the rest of the audience. So yeah, they need to just get over it. Good morning, Carla. How are you? But I've noticed that there are mods that do take things very personally for the people they mod for. I mean, it's great because they're showing their support, but unless the content creator gives them specific instructions, you just can't do that because it's your personal issue. That's not what you're there for. Kay says, I seriously don't agree with the name calling that's going off. People using equipment are not stupid, fake, or delusional. Yeah, see, I agree with you, Cag. Everybody does everything different. You get here, Carla, and she tells everyone to grow up. Very little way of facts with the paranormal. So it's all belief and opinions. Exactly, Mark. I'm tired, of course, the same routine, but I'm good, thanks. Oh, good. Yeah, it's been a rough couple of days here too, Carla. So I'm home all the time, all day, every day, and I need something to do. I'll hook you up, Star. I'll make you a mod. It'll be a crash course. And that's the thing, like, people in your situation, it gives you a sense of contributing. That's the only thing that you have to do. That's wonderful. Then why not? But don't let things get you down. Oh no, I don't know if you heard, Carla. My mother ended up in the she's been in the hospital for 2 days. She fell down and got hurt. So we're supposed to bring her home today. We'll see. So I'm just really tired. But no, I do agree. Like I always tell everybody, I'm not a big advocate of the equipment because for one thing, I can't afford to buy any of it to test it out. If I had the opportunity to get my hands on the stuff, damn Skippy, I'd test it out for myself. Just because one group or one person says, well, no, it's all crap, it doesn't work. Okay, it might not work, but do we know for sure? No, we don't know for sure. Oh, I meant with the drama and the stuff. Yeah, that's why we all stay away from it. Oh, thanks, Cheza. Yeah, she's fine. Just scared the hell out of us. I'm like nice to everyone, and I've always brought up to treat everyone with kindness, and I don't understand where it's coming from. Well, it's because people need to grow up. They've condemned you for something that doesn't even include them. Oh, that's exactly why I left certain debunking channels. Debunkers resorting to name calling, be it real or fake channel, are not worthy of my time. Yeah, and see, and I don't call them fake. The ones that we know that are obviously staging things, I call them entertainment channels. But I always encourage everybody, if you got the opportunity to get your hands on it, said equipment or whatever you got, experiment with it. You never know. You just never know. And they're fun. It's fun, like the apps and stuff. A lot of people hate the apps. I'm not a big fan of the apps, but they make me laugh. You play around with them. Like I told you guys, it was a while ago. I downloaded one. It was called Ghost Detector. You're supposed to be able to scan the room, and it's supposed to let you know if there's ghosts in the room. And I've only played with it once, and I was just laughing. So it's it's entertainment for me. Tools can be helpful in measuring environment. It has its uses. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of meters and stuff out there that we used, for checking environment and all of that. But you just don't shoot down and call people names for doing their things their way. Yeah, okay, give your opinion, but you don't have to call people names. I have jokes, but that's it. Oh, and it bounced on me. The whole thing. Put it in the same box, fake or not. I spent my whole childhood being called stupid. Please don't call me that as an adult. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that, Cag. Yeah, that really plays on a person's self-esteem to be called that. Nobody is truly stupid. I mean, really? Yeah, Spange. Good morning, Spange. I didn't see her slide in there. Yeah, they've appointed themselves judge and jury and executioner. Yep, they have. The thing is that what the streamer asked me to do, and somehow it's my fault. They didn't like it. Now everything spelling of my name is banned from every mentioned. What the fuck? You're right. Oh, wow. Good morning, Wayne. How are you? I know. I've been hearing that for some people that you can't voice your opinion on certain channels because they'll attack you for your opinion. They're taking away a freedom that they're judging other people for. And so it's kind of being hypocritical. And then I don't go for it. You might not agree with what somebody did or the way they did it. You have a right to your opinion. And people aren't saying anything because they're going to be attacked for it. I meant to be lurking, but that got to me. Oh, okay, Spange. That's okay. You can still lurk. Hey, Incognito. Welcome. But I just think that it's terrible. Like I said, I do hear it a lot where, I can't say what I really want to say because I'm going to be, ambushed by a bunch of people. And it's true. It's true. I've seen it. Stupid. You haven't seen my reflection. Oh, Star, come on. No, nobody is truly stupid. That's just a bully label. And I feel like an Indian's ring piece after red hot. Oh my God, Wayne, what do you do to your stomach? Your poor belly. The stuff he does yeah, I know how to talk. The stuff that he does to his guts. Now, see, I had an issue with a mod that I had, at one point. You know, if you're going to, if you're asked, are you volunteer to be a mod? That means it's a responsibility. So you don't pop in, say hello, self promote, and say, okay, I'll be right back. And then they're gone for the whole show. And then they show back up at the end of the program. That's telling me you're too busy. You don't have time to do the job. So I took the wrench away, and the person got very upset. And I said, it's not personal. You just seem to be too busy to do the job you volunteered for. So I gave the wrench to somebody else who is in the program and stays there doing the job that, they asked to do. And, that person got upset with me, and it took a while, but they're speaking to me again. But it's, don't volunteer. I mean, I don't volunteer, because I've got a lot to do. But if somebody asks me and I say, well, okay, I can do it. If I can't do it, then I say, well, no, thank you. I really don't have the time. Good morning, Sarah. Just causing trouble again. She's tough. Yeah, they're just people just please. They've just got to let things go. Everybody's going to have a disagreement at one point or another. I get it. But, to let it last 2 years, I mean, those are people that can hold a grudge. Shit. It was like my mother-in-law could hold a grudge till the freaking hell froze over. It was insane. And, it's just all that anger bottled up inside is just, it rots away at your innards. I don't know. Opinion. What is the word you speak of? What is the word you speak of? What do you mean, Pomp? Oh, opinion. Well, no, you should be allowed to have your own opinion. What the hell? Believe me, I hold back a lot. And I mean a lot, because good morning, Alessio. How are you? If I said what I felt about a lot of things that were going on, yeah, I'd probably be blackballed. I don't know. Mother-in-law is Italian. By any no, she was Irish and German. Alessio. And man, she could hold a grudge. Oh God. Keg is always looking for drama. Ask Seg. Oh, well, Seg is always right in the middle of it. So yeah, he's a drama magnet. It just seems to find him and just, I think I'm done with holding back what I think. That a girl. Let it out. That's right. That's right, Sarah. Let it loose, Cheza. Sometimes we've got to. You don't have to be nasty about it. You just put it out there. I mean, there are some times where I have said things like, all right, this is it. I've got to say something because this is ridiculous. Nobody has a right to control how you think, how you feel, how you respond. But I've noticed that has been happening lately in some areas that where people are being controlled and they figure, well, God, I can't say anything because none of these people are going to like me anymore and I'm going to be banned. And that's ridiculous. Oh, Auntie Sarah, if I did that, everyone would hate me. No, not the people that truly like you, Cheza. No, that's not necessarily true. If I was a channel on my own, not in a community, I wouldn't hold back at all. Oh, me neither. Me neither, Sarah. Just let it rip. That's why I always tell everybody the filters have got to be up. Because of the kind of channel that I do, I have to stay neutral. you know, I do have my opinions on a lot of things, but it is what it is. Oh, Laura Lee, thank you, thank you. I love your calming voice and all the chat. Love you, Ches and Doodle. Please don't leave Ches. Just call out. That's right. Let them have it. And let's do that little yee-haw for Laura Lee. Thank you. Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate it. Sega's innocent. Hashtag free Seg into the world. Yes, let him go wild. But people do seem to pick on him. That's what I'm saying. He's a magnet. Ah, sorry. I hope I probably should answer that. I doubt that Chesa can chastise me all you want. I could never hate you. Well, that's what I'm saying. If they're not mature enough to respect your opinion, then maybe you just don't want to have a conversation with them at all. Because that tells you a great deal. It really does. I'm supposed to stay neutral, but very rarely do. I blame it on my age. A lot of people say that. Like my father, 81, he doesn't care what he says. He just says it. When you get to a certain age, it's just like, I don't give a shit. What are they going to do to me? My grandmother was like that. She said whatever she wanted. She didn't care. And I loved it. It was so funny. I am the same as you. I'm sensitive and I don't like to upset people. I feel the same way. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But when you get to a certain point, and if a person or a group of people keep doing the same thing over and over, after a while, I just got to say, why don't you people just, get yourselves together? Where's my link, Wayne? Wayne's slacking. Nobody's putting up Sarah's link. Keg, you're not old. You are wise. Different. Yeah, it's definitely different. That said calling. Yeah, who knows? It didn't come up who it was. Good morning, Jared. How are you? Happy Monday. Time for me to make coffee. Oh, see, he had to make coffee, Sarah. That's what it was. He didn't have the coffee ready before it started. So now he's using it as an excuse for not putting up your link. Seg is probably snoring his head up. Probably. But yeah, snores. The Oasis tune. I don't know. It was, oh, geez. I know. It just seems to me that he attracts that stuff. And oh my God, the poor guy. Good idea. I prepare a coffee. Yes, get the coffee going. The way I've been the last couple of days, I think I need to have it hooked up to an intravenous bag. Sega's hilarious. One of the few debunkers that I can support still with Mr. Gray and Kenny Biddle, right? Well, like I said, I watched Mr. Gray's video, and because he was talking generally about this kind of stuff, and we're not other people are noticing it too. And like I'm saying, Mariah from the Occult Life, she hasn't been on because she doesn't like what she's seeing either, so she's just staying away. So now it's chasing these behaviors are chasing away people in our community. Believe me, I've thought about it several times, thinking to myself, what the flip am I doing? Why am I allowing myself to be, exposed to this kind of crap. I don't, that's why there's no drama. Don't like it. Plus I still up around 110 and she doesn't want to go to the hospital. So hard when you know she needs it, but I have to respect her wishes. She knows consequences. Good morning, Big Stu. Stu is in the house. Anybody hungry? Yes, Alessio, it was. Mr. Gray's video was very well put. Pretty much him saying the same thing. Just grow up. It's taking away from what we really want to achieve here in this community. Same thing like what Sarah had put out the other day, same thing. Everybody needs to just get back to work, putting our content out there. That's why we're here. This is what the community is about, paranormal stuff. And the drama has just taken over. And then when you think it's over with, there's another pile of crap piled right back on. And yeah, if you want to be involved in it, quick way to get views, clicks, subscribers, because people thrive on that garbage. I don't want to earn my numbers that way. I just don't. So Mr. Gray did a great video regarding Noah incident. Noah's a great guy, and I completely agree with what he said. Yes, what Noah did. Well, because Noah's young. There's a lot he's got to learn. But you see how Noah reacted to what was said? He didn't get nasty or anything. He understood. There's a prime example. He understood what people were saying. But again, he's young. He's got to learn that you can, say it in a certain way, but still get your opinion out there. And, it's, he handled it great. But automatically people started attacking Noah. I'm gonna subscribe. You don't know what the fuck he's talking about. And, he's a young investigator. He's gonna make mistakes just like the rest of us did. I don't like to upset people, but it's my / their opinion at the end of the day. I had to apologize on a different stream the other day, but I'm happy to do so if I am in the wrong. Yeah, I mean, Noah needs to change a bit his approach indeed, and I agree with you, Laura. Yeah. And when somebody says something to him, then he, just like anybody else, if you do something, you say something, and then somebody will point out a different direction, and then it makes the person, well, generally most people, makes them think, oh yeah, I probably should have did it that way, and I don't mean to offend, so I do agree, but there is also such a thing as FICO. Not everyone is going to take shit. Yeah. Exactly. Well, everybody has a limit, Mr. Prism. And I definitely have a limit just like everybody else. Some people might handle it in a more pleasant fashion. But sometimes, when they flip that switch, yeah, you handle it kind of rough. I know I do. when I've had my limit, then yeah. The problem is instead of focusing on one doing the wrong thing, it is now on those trying to do the right thing. It kind of did a flip. It really did. And I'm all for, people trying new things, new techniques. We have to start doing that because we're getting stagnant. Everybody doing the same type of investigating styles, using the same equipment, and they're going to the same places. It gets real stale quick. So you've got to step outside that box. We've got to try to move forward. Just because it's someone's opinion doesn't make it correct. Exactly. It's just opinion. And then you go, okay, and then you move on. And you don't have to be nasty about it. I think that's what they're saying, where they throw in, like Kag says, they throw in the little slurs. They might think it's funny. So other people might think it's funny, but it really isn't funny. It's, You don't have to be nasty to get it across. Let's hope that the situation gets resolved quickly, and absolutely hats down to El Presidente. My opinion is there's no hard or fast rule about investigating and how to go about it. People get about what is acceptable or not. People should be free to do things as how they see fit. Exactly, Leanne. Everybody has their own way of doing things. There is no norm. It's the paranormal, for God's sakes. There is no normal guidelines, rules. You know, we could all just be, insane and, and there's nothing going on. But it is what it is. That's why it's paranormal, unknown. Laura Lee is right. You can disagree with someone and not end a friendship over it. Yeah, exactly. It became a norm over the past 6-7 years. People can be vicious. They really can. And boy, they go right for the jugular. There you go. Wayne says women are always right, even when they're wrong. That's right. We know of YouTubers having being attacked. Oh, damn, it jumped on me. Worrying what debunkers are going to say. You know what? No matter what you put out there, somebody's going to have a comment about it. And that's what I always say. I've said that from the beginning. And a lot of people say, you're on YouTube. You're going to put it out there. Not everybody's going to like it. And there's going to be somebody that's going to just, sling mud your way. And some of it's going to be hurtful. That's just the way it is. They're going to pick it apart. And you have to be ready for that. I also look at it this way. If you're not falsifying any kind of data collected, then you shouldn't worry about it. Because then you can stand up to, the ridicule that people are throwing your way, saying, oh, you did this or you did that. You can say, no, I didn't. And I have the proof that I can put out there to show you that, it's all legit. Oh, thank you, Laura Lee. Thank you so much. So nice of you. Thank you so much for being so generous. Hopefully everybody who's gotten a membership will thank Laura Lee for that wonderful Monday morning gift. KX says, Sage Rant, we don't care. Yeah. And see, that's the best thing. You got to have that attitude. Well, okay, fine, whatever. See, when you're watching Kag and Alice, it's great because they're having a good time. And that's bottom line. You're doing your thing and you have a good time. So it's, it makes a pleasure to watch. Not everybody's going to agree with things that they might have thought they picked up. That's why I don't get into it. Good morning, Mrs. Prism. How are you? Back with toast and cream cheese. Oh, yeah, I haven't eaten anything yet. But that sounds good. I don't do the editing stuff because, for one, I think it sucks. I don't have time for that. So that's why it's done raw. So when I do put something out, it's I see it, that's how you're getting it. Because I've had people say, oh, there ain't nothing paranormal, blah, blah, blah. I never said it did. It was. I put it out to say, what do you think? I want your opinion of what you think it might be. As it should be. You're entitled to your beliefs, your opinions, no matter if we discuss it or not. I, of course, agree because, as I said, cool aunties are right. There you go, Alessio. Good morning, Cindy. Hello. Welcome in. Yeah, I may disagree, but at the end of the day, watching these two ladies and their investigations, it feels so good. Well, because they make you laugh, they're hilarious. Debunkers chats tend to be that looks like a B. I think it looks like an 8, not a B. Your mother's a yeah. I know, Stu. I know. I love it when people stuff out, put pieces, they put things out, and then you're thinking, okay, and they'll say, "What do you think?" And then everybody starts shooting out what they think. It's not meant for people to argue with each other. You're putting out what they think it is. That's pretty easy. Why do they have to complicate everything? Editing can be hilarious. I always take way longer than I should because I'm laughing at all the stupid sounds I produce. Well, that's the fun part. But I've seen what you guys go through with the editing. I mean, it's beautiful work. When you do what you do. But and then a friend of mine, hours and hours. I'm not kidding. Hours of editing. You get what a 3-minute video. Holy crap! No way. No way. And everybody thinks I'm nuts doing the miniatures. I've got patience for the miniatures. I don't have for editing. I just don't. I'm so glad I'm out of the debunking world. It's so toxic. It can be. It can be. But as long as the debunker is fair and can see all sides, you could still enjoy. I finally made a video. I didn't mind watching myself. Did you nitpick it to death, Leanne? Because I know, because I've done that where I made a video and I go, oh God, that's bad. But I don't care. If I'm going to put it out anyway. Hello, Miss Betty. Good morning. How are you today? Not self-promoting, just laughing. Hey, it's fine. No, I know. It is funny to watch yourself. When I was going to set up a thing to do, which we never finished, the thing with Jeff and Crystal and all of that, and I was doing the voiceover and I had it written out. And how many times I had to do that stupid thing because I just kept screwing it up. And then when I'd hear myself like, oh God, this sounds like shit. I'm not even going to send this in. So that's what I'm saying. Oh God, I don't. Just me, it's just live. Just do it live. So they're going to see all the screw ups as you do it. And then you could just laugh together about it later. I used to love a show, Fact or Faked, because they would remind everyone that just because it could be recreated doesn't mean it didn't happen. Yeah. See, Leanne, you get used to it after a while, but I still have trouble hearing my own voice. Not sure if that goes away. Oh, well, I think I sound like shit, but a lot of you people think you like my voice, so it's. And when I record my voice, I think it's even worse. I'm thinking, oh God, that sounds terrible. But well, you guys hear something I don't. That's what it is. Laura, I don't think you ever record anything. No, I do, but I just don't put it out there. And normally, you know why? It's because my husband's in the background throwing around the F-bomb. Now, see, Sarah, I think your voice is very soothing. But we just don't think that. I've always, even like from the old days when you had the old answering machines and you used to have to record the message. How many times I would have to redo that because I'm thinking, God, that sounds like shit. That sounds like shit. But I was the only one that ever thought that way, apparently. But no, Wayne, yeah, I've recorded a few videos and stuff when I'm out on the trail there, and My husband doesn't pay attention, and I'll be doing something and talking, and all of a sudden you hear in the background, "Hey, you see this effing shit?" I'm thinking, "Oh god." Maybe I should put it out there. You guys would get a laugh. And I'm like, "You wanna shut up?" It's funny how your voice sounds different in your head and what you hear when you play it back to you. Yeah, exactly. You have such a relaxing voice. I was even able to nap to it once. Mine? Mrs. Prism? Oh my goodness, really? Well, I'm glad to help out, you know? After the turkey neck thing, I can pretty much live with anything I put out. You just put it out. Yeah, just put it out there. And if I've got somebody else with me and they're filming, I just say, just don't film my ass. We don't we don't have a wide lens for that one. Nightcrawler episode still pisses me off though. They recreated it poorly and came to the conclusion it must have had something like they did. Wayne is cool. Kay and Allison are like friends. All of Bristol are mental. I am Bristol. I know they cracked me up. Is stern and maintains control, and Mr. and Mrs. Prism are cute. Aww. My voice sounds like an Oompa Loompa being strangled. Oh, jeez. Sage Ray, I was told that when I first persuaded to speak on the channel. It's true. It sounds different recorded to being in your head. Yeah. I always think I sound like a frog. I don't know. Sean was mean to me yesterday. He had me banned by Beardo. Oh, no. You will be trolling and modding at the same time tonight. There, the harassment will begin. All you know, you just got to call him Grandpa, and he gets his shorts going, getting a ruffle. Mr. Prism says the cat loves to hear Ross-eyed and Sarah. Oh, nice kitty. I get that with Pinky's cat too. She says that when her cat hears me, he comes running, which is funny. My own pets won't pay attention to me, but not without getting, yelled at. Oh, yes, your voice. Oh, okay. Mr. Prism was watching your stream and I was taking a nap and I had no problem at all. Well, I'm glad that I could help you rest. See, I'm here to help. You've heard my dreadful voice. I have been told it's scummy. What? No way. No way. Voices in my head, my voice sounds like Elvis. When I hear it, it sounds like Sloth from the Goonies. Hey, you guys. Or what my son and I will do that one when he does the chocolate. I remember that episode, the whole thing. I wondered whatever happened to the sightings. It seems they've just fell off. Oh, wow, Wayne. That's who you remind me of. And you so don't. Oh, my God. That's what makes us all great because we're all different. So, good morning, Cree. How is Cree? Now, see, Cree is our queen of questions, and I love it. And a lot of people get pissed off when she peppers the chat with questions. No, that's what it's about. I always tell her, you go ahead. Not everybody's going to agree with what she's got to say, but I love it because she's curious. She wants to know. And, so I don't ever be afraid to ask the questions. Leanne, I belly laughed at you. I haven't seen the video yet. Don't do any spoilers. I haven't seen it. Remember, I wasn't home. And of course, sitting in a hospital waiting room, and trying to listen to stuff, and my father's talking to me. Oops, sorry guys, that you can't really enjoy anything because my father's yammering at me, and my sister yammering, and you got people walking by. So yeah, I wasn't on the internet at all. Caroline got me to make a voice clip saying deck and caulking. She was disappointed that it didn't sound like rude words. Oh, okay. Actually, it was funny. I was watching a video last night. The differences between words in the UK and in the United States. Friggin' hilarious. Some of them I knew, but the other ones I was like, oh my God, that's really funny. And what, like when we call a fanny pack, or the fanny, it's the other side for you guys, where us, it's, the back end. So it's, stuff like that. It was really fun. Why do I get the feeling more copyright strikes are on the way? Debunk Paranormal has just uploaded a video on TCP and Jake and the Ghost Hunter. Yep. Here we go. And see, that's the thing, is they're using that against people by doing their job. My voice only sounds decent in the morning before the stress hits. Well, see, I get to talk calm and soft in the morning because my husband's not around and my dad's not around. They're hard of hearing. So when, that day begins, yeah, I'm a loudmouth because nobody can hear anything. Just so that notification pop, interesting to see if they do. Hope not. Well, brace yourselves, guys. We know. It's just, yes, way. It runs in the family too. I live with it. The first time I saw Crystal's You've Been Panned on Beardo's channel, I nearly fell out of my chair laughing. I know, it's hilarious. It really is. Crystal's fresh. I don't want Chesa to leave. No, I always told her, I said, I miss not her being on. I miss her having a channel and doing her thing. We enjoyed it. But I get it. You've got your limit. And when you've had enough and you don't want to deal with anybody in their garbage, I think, and I can't say, I pretty much positively know everybody who is a content creator at one point or another says, excuse the French, but what the fuck am I doing? Am I crazy to do this and put up with this crap? And I've said it a few times to myself. Why am I doing this? But then I realized I just got to think to myself, you know what? I just need to do my thing. And I don't give a shit what the naysayers have to say. I'm doing the show for myself and for you guys who enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, don't watch it. Pretty simple. I love Cree's questions. Oh, yeah, because she comes up with good ones. She really does. I always wonder, what, Cree, if you're still, do you have like a notepad and you write it all down? I would have to because I would forget. But I guarantee you, she probably just right off the top of her head and throws it out there. And so that's what makes the chat and everything in the show even more interesting, when people come up with really good questions. Like when I had Mason on the other night, the paranormal engineer, he loved it. He loved that you guys asked all those questions. He said he had such a great time and looks forward to coming back on for another interview. So you guys, A plus. He really enjoyed it. And I've had other guests that I've had on after the show. They says, "Oh, you've got a great crowd, fabulous questions," and they love it when you catch them off guard and you ask them something that they're not expecting. That's the best part, because then they have to sit and think, and they're really impressed with it and they really like it. I think people think I believe everything and I don't. I do question a lot, but I'm trying to understand their way of thinking. I don't always understand why it has to be all or nothing. See, that's great. That's what I'm saying. That's what, and a lot of people enjoy that, Cree. So don't stop. And then you get those few people that think, oh, gee, this lady's a pain in the ass. No, because she's asking questions that we're thinking about asking. Or some people won't ask because they think somebody's going to get upset. And Cree just puts it out there. I hope not too, Sarah, but it doesn't bode well. Although he made a post then the other day, he's fully aware of what can happen. Yeah, see, that's what it is. So long as he is ready, I like debunked paranormal. Yeah, that's the thing. They're ready for it. That's why I always, give props to the debunkers, because if you put it out there, and see, I would be rough if I was a debunker. I would really just be rough, and I know I would get slaughtered for it, and I just don't want to put myself through that. So, yeah, screw it. Wayne says, first time Crystal appeared was on Laura's channel. Yep, Crystal appeared on my channel first. So thank Laura for creating Crystal. Yeah. I think it started out as, if I remember, didn't it start out as like a joke? And I told Wayne, I says, well, if you appear on the channel, you got to dress up like Crystal. And he did it. I loved every minute of it. Crystal appears out of a phone box like Superman. Yeah. I mean, he just goes all out. It's all out. I mean, right down to pantyhose and nail polish. I was just, it was so freaking funny. Just because I don't think someone has proved their point doesn't mean that I don't find it questionable. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, so you don't stop. Oh my God, not fanny pack. Yeah, CAG, that's the fanny pack. And I forgot, like it's when I watched it last night, I already forgot a bunch of other words that, God, if I could remember the one they say, don't ever say out there, and I don't remember what the hell it was. He was giving us warnings, Americans don't go up to a Brit and say this. I forgot what it was. I'm gonna have to rewatch it. I'm learning some great swear words from the UK folk. Yeah. And that's the easiest thing to learn is the swear words, no matter where you go. Nobody can answer my question, including AI, how to stop English bulldog from farting. Hashtag life mysteries. Well, you can't stop it, but I gave you a suggestion on how to handle it. Just put one of them little pine air freshener things hanging on his tail. Your voice is sexy, Miss Ross. Well, thank you. Thank you. Sarah says, I don't talk before I've had at least 2 coffees. Yeah. I've got to have at least a couple of sips before I'll even answer anybody. Star make your own dog food. My fart queen no longer farts after taking her off commercial dog food. There you go. That might be the cure. Yeah, because commercial dog food has a lot of crap. I tried to put a cork in it. Yeah. You were loading it up. It's a projectile. Yeah, that's dangerous. Oh, I'm a little behind. I'm a little behind. That's right, Sage. I do it because I love you guys. Otherwise, because I've said that, and my husband's like, "You're nuts. All that work you put into it, and you're gonna just shut it down." But you see what goes on, and good morning, John. How are you? And you're thinking to yourself, why am I subjecting myself to this insanity? I liked Mason. He bringing a breath of fresh air into the. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. A rough wink, wink, Laura. Yep. Actually, I was teasing my husband, Alessio, last night about we were talking how I think when you popped into the chat, someone said something about you being my boyfriend or something. And you said, well, don't let my husband hear that. And I was saying how he would have said, yeah, whatever. That's pretty much what he said. He smirked and said, yeah, whatever. The people who shout the loudest about debunkers are usually the ones doing something to exactly, Sarah, exactly. Because that's exactly how I look at it. If you've got nothing to hide, then you've got no reason to bitch. You just say, yeah, go ahead, tear it apart. Maybe you see something I don't, you know? I think I upset Seg in Beardo's chat by saying his American accent was shite. But I apologize soon. It wasn't too bad. And I have to agree, his American accent is better than Crow's British accent. It was something like that, Laura. I realized I was joining you on the chick chat. So I was the only male. So got Crystal instead. Exactly. Yes, Wayne. Yes. Yeah, I know. Talk about confusing, right, Sarah? Yeah, his American accent was perfect for an Englishman who lives in Oz. Me and Laura's husband would bounce off each other marvelously. What Laura has said about him. Yeah. He talks a lot of trash, my husband, because then when I'll say, like, if I'm making something, he'll go around and brag to everybody what a great cook I am. But then when he sits down to dinner, he'll bitch about something. And I'll say, well, fine, cook your own damn food. And then he laughs at me. So then I'll say, well, gee, what are you making for dinner tomorrow? And then he just gives me a look, that look like a deer in the headlights. Fanny, no, we say bum. Yep, bum bag in Australia. Fanny is slang for the front bottom. Exactly. That's what I learned. But I learned a bunch of other ones and I totally forgot them all. But they were good. I know I'm a lot behind. Bad. We gotta get caught up. Snuggling to get on a new phone. Honestly, Pinky, I'm a little sad today. Oh no, Betty, no sad. Smile. Turn that frown upside down. Isn't that what that one show? Well, some kids show that used to say that. Sun's up. Was it a good one? Oh, well, understand, Betty. Yeah, it's hard when you have those days when you're missing the loved ones. Wonderful. Everybody's giving the love to Betty. We're with you, Betty. Everyone's accent is better than Crow's. Hello, little miss. I can do a little bit of a British accent. Uh, Actually, it's more of a, I think they would call it Cockney accent. Hello, governor. That's I've honestly never heard someone be able to mix Southern with English accent together like that. I know. It's funny. He tries, though. I get him credit. He tries. So I caught up. I caught up. I love Fantastic teaching Crow and Seg at the end. It's hilarious. They're just, oh my God. Well, you get the two of them on a one live. It's just, oh, mayhem. They needed educating. Yeah, I only have a few sayings that I can do in a British accent. Then Seg would forget he was supposed to be speaking with a Southern accent. So yeah, well, I mean, you're not used to it. You're going to just forget it. It was funny if he switched from American back to his regular voice on and off. That would have been confusing. Of course, I don't know. The guy never shut up long enough to notice anybody talking in the first place. So, Wayne, there'll be 3 people at my funeral: Donna, the vicar, and the tax man. And the tax man will show up first, Wayne. I think had Steve shut up long enough, he might have figured out exactly if he would have shut up. Oh my God. Talk about diarrhea mouth. Just talk, 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 talk. And I know they're all thinking in their heads, man, will this guy just shut up and go away? No, you're not being a downer, Betty. We totally understand. You're going to have those days. It's hard. It really is hard. Yeah, I kind of played on that and told on Crow. Oh, Crystal not be there? How rude. I know. I mean, Crystal, she slacks in the etiquette department, apparently. Oh, lovely, don't cry. We can't make it better, but know that you're loved and always welcome here. That's right, Laura Lee. That's right, Betty. All we can do is send you love and let you know that, yeah, we understand. Okay, Sarah, what bottle of water thing? When they talk, when you're talking about when Crow tries to say bottle of water, a bottle of water. Late to the party, went to see a man about a job. Oh, hey, Heather, welcome in. Hopefully you get it. Oh no, my headphones are almost empty. Hope they hold out until I'm home. Oh no. I had to dump my girlfriend today because of health reasons. My wife wanted to kill me. I would think that's that is a good reason. That makes me laugh when you get people like checking out your profile, like on Facebook or whatever. Excuse me. And I'll get messages from these guys. And I get, and I always know when they start out, hey, beautiful. I'm like, oh, here it comes. And they try to chat me up and want to take me on a date. And I said, well, wait, let me go ask my husband and see if I'm available for that day. That's really a quick way to get rid of them. Yes, I allow myself sad days a couple times a month to grieve again. I always just try to turn it around. When you start missing somebody and you're feeling bad, then you start thinking about, the good memories. And it kind of makes you feel better. Sometimes you feel better after a good cry. Yeah, you do. Sometimes you feel better after a cry. But I find for myself when if I try to think about, the happy memories and the funny memories, and then I find myself laughing and this and that. Or if I do something like stupid, and it's during, something going on, and I'll say, "What do you think of that?" Grandma or so and so, or and then I start laughing to myself. I try to just turn it around, but it's difficult. Pop is going to sleep. Good night, Sir Pop. Sleep well. It's happened to me, Laura. I always say, "I'm sorry. I'm happily married. Plus, I don't want to train another man." Yeah. Well, no, and I see. Hello. Have you looked at the profile? It says married, and they don't look at. They just look at the picture, and then they send you a message, and it always starts off with some kind of cheeky, one-liner pickup line type thing, and so then that's when I throw that in there. I'll say, "Well, hold on. Let me go ask my husband, and I'll get back to you." Yeah, exactly, Sarah. Yeah, I always try to focus on the good memories because my husband was doing that after he lost his sister a couple years back, and it was always down, down, down. I said, but think of it this way: think of all the fun stuff that you guys did together, or the pranks that you pulled on your sister, and stuff like that. And then he would start laughing, and we would start talking about those kinds of things, and it would lift his spirits. And it's the thing, a lot of people say, "Oh, it doesn't get better." It does. It's hard to accept it. You never forget them, and you're going to miss them, but it gets easier, as time goes by. I hate it when guys trying to pick you up on I use Facebook to keep in touch with family members across the states or across the globe, wherever they're planted, and friends, and I use it for messaging. That's pretty much all I do with it. But yeah, when you get them, and like I said, they always start the same way. "Oh, I'm an oil rig engineer and such, and I'm widowed." And then, "Well, how are you doing, beautiful? Blah, blah, blah." And I'm thinking, "Oh, give me a break, will ya?" Oh, not long ago, I let a guy down very nicely. He was like, "What are you married or something?" And I told him that my no had the same weight whether I'm married or not. A pound sand. Yeah. Well, some of them just don't get it. And my husband gets that stuff too. And he told this one girl, she was messaging him, and he goes, "Did you look at my profile? I'm married." "Oh, I don't care." "Yeah, you'll care if my wife puts her foot in your ass." "You'll be caring as you're hopping out the door." I've never had anyone use a pickup line. Oh, used to get them all the time. I'm thinking, really? And some of them were really bad. You're telling me that Army General is for real? Yeah, no. I get doctors, engineers, and some military guys. Yeah, I get some military guys too. I'm thinking, yeah, whatever. Mr. Prism says, I've had both men and women trying to hit me up. It's because you're hot. That's why. Everybody wants a little bit of the prism. Yeah. To those single women, I will not pick you up due to the fact that I'm disabled. Yeah, well, you got strong arms, don't you? We have this friend of ours who had a stroke a while back, and he didn't fully recover from it. So it made him age terribly. So he looks very old, and he's limited on mobility, and he's talking to all these girls online, and he thinks these girls are real. And we just kept telling him they're not real. They're trying to scam you. Oh no, all his family's trying to tell him. They point out the fact that they are fake, and I'm thinking, oh geez, he's just not gonna let it go. He's still thinking that he is like he used to be, ladies type of guy, and no, dude, you're not. And these girls are fake. What's gonna happen is they're gonna hit him hard, and he's gonna lose a lot. And I don't know if that's gonna snap him back into reality or not, but who knows? I had a policeman try to date me after he pulled me over speeding when I was a courier driver. Oh, Pinky. Hooking up with the lawman. That's funny. But actually kind of rude. Actually, he pulls you over for speeding, and then he wants to give you a ticket, and then, hey, well, by the way, what are you doing later? That's pretty bad. Hey, Debs, how's it going? I've never had anyone try to pick me up on Facebook or anywhere. Thank goodness. I'm good with that. Yeah, it's annoying. It really is. Seriously, Leanne, you've had cops give you their phone numbers? Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you ever call any of them? I know there's some policemen we've got around here. It's a yes, please arrest me. We're the cops. But glad I'm not on Facebook. Yeah, like I said, I only use it for messaging purposes because, and when I do the interview programs, I like to I send the link through the messenger because it's just easier. Piggy, you could have the policeman frisk you. Handcuffs may be handy. Yeah. And then you can go home and tell your husband, say, hey, honey, I got frisked by Officer Hottie. I would do that to my husband. You know what he'd say? Yeah, right. That's what I would get. Sure you did. I got off with a warning. So, well, being a pretty lady apparently works. Yeah, well, that's what they do around here. That ain't no joke. The young girls will flash that pretty smile, and of course, they're half naked. So, of course, the cops see a great rack and a pretty face. Well, I'll just give you a warning. No, my headphones gave up. Time to do the Laura impersonation, and guess what she's saying? Oh, no. And I'm not on camera, so I can't do any sign language or anything. Of course, now's your chance, Mr. Prism. She can't hear you, so if you got anything to confess, say it out loud. You won't get in trouble. We all need support in some way. I'm glad that I'm on the tippy tap, as my other half says. You've got big moves, huh? Well, hopefully you're wearing Move support. Nothing like a good support system, you know what I mean? Peaky said I was pretty back then. Oh, gee. So what are you telling us now, that you're not? I'm not pretty anymore. And somehow she'll always figure it out. Yeah, they always know. We always know. So yeah. That's my husband that says, "How the hell do you always find out?" Well, it's because it's written on your face, man. That's how. Kettle's boiled. Drinks anyone? Oh, I need a refresher. I need a refresher, Wayne. Need to heat it up. Saw the old hag in the mirror this morning. Oh no. Hide the coffee. The hag is out and about. My son was over yesterday and I was showing him the hag merch. And he's just laughing, shaking his head. I said, it's funny. I said, it's pretty good. You don't even have one of your mother's hoodies. I go, quick, get the hag hoodie. Don't tell her I just got dressed. Oh, okay. I won't. Shh. Everybody don't say anything. Somebody type what Laura says. You have to be a really good typist. I can't type that fast. Oh, there you go, Wayne. Hook Pinky up. The hag stole her last coffee. Damn hag. Women are like wine. Men age like milk. Sour and lumpy, huh? That makes sense because women age like wine. Oh, yeah, we get that kind of we get that residue on the bottom that you got to filter out. Yeah, fill up your cups, tea, coffee, whatever you're drinking. A little bit of bourbon, whatever works for you at your time of day. Yeah, me either. I failed the speed typing course. I always I couldn't help cheat. You know, when you weren't supposed to look at the book, I would just glance over. I just couldn't help myself. It's terrible. I don't think I've ever surpassed like 25 words a minute. That was it. Leanne. I'm hitting on her, mister. It's pretty spicy. That's why she could always play it back in here. Yeah. Hello, paranormal finders. Welcome in. I'm British expat and cannot stand tea. Ah, yeah. Well, yeah, there's a lot of Brits that don't like tea. Women are like wine, and if you neglect us long enough, we gather flies. Oh, good Lord. That's just, I can picture that in my head. It's just wrong. Sorry, I had to step away for a bit to help my father-in-law. Hubby is struggling this week. You're having a rough week. I already had a rough weekend. My God. Poor Sage's mother was having issues. Cree's husband and father-in-law. My mother ended up busting up her head. Jeez, I just want to forget the weekend. or when you had to type numbers, but you would just a space bar. Yeah, I know. And like I said, and I learned on manual typewriter back then. So yeah, you had to work up the finger muscles, and that's probably why I'm all full of arthritis because of the damn typing. It's so much easier to type now, but I'm still not that fast. Do you think work would notice if I filled my cup with apple juice? See, they're not going to know. Nobody's going to rat you out, Sage, unless the cat does. Had a good time aside from some mental health issues. Are you talking about this weekend, Mr. Prism? Like I was saying, everybody had a rough weekend. Holy shit. I got muted by Crow and Mike O saved the day. Crow just does his own thing. He's just you can't help but laugh. He's just hilarious. You're better off drinking water. At least vodka has no smell. Yeah. I had I'm fine. No wound, but apparently the car is damaged. Oh no, what did I miss? Oh no. Had a couple of problems last week, and this weekend I'm fine. But I do wonder if this will ever return to normal. Well, it all depends on what you consider normal. Vodka has no smell, but gives you 12 months of misery. Vodka, I enjoy a good vodka drink. Yeah, I hope you're all right, Mrs. Prism. What did we miss? Did this just happen now, or was it over the weekend? Well, time to wait for the next bus. Why do young Americans think it's the way of putting milk in before tea and heat in the microwave? Ew. See, for one, I don't like milk and tea. It grosses me out. Sorry, my British friends. Just sugar in my tea. Normal is relative. Yeah, that's right. It all depends. Everybody's normal is different. I can't drink. It's 3:47 a.m. Well, you could, but you probably don't want to. Well, the last time I drank was New Year's. That was it. It won't happen again until what's the next holiday? Oh, of course, for us it's St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. So, but I don't drink on that holiday. Normal is not having panic attacks and sleep paralysis and nightmares almost every night. Excuse me. Is that what's going on, Mr. Prism? Oh my God. Do some meditation. That might try to help calm you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't like panic attacks. Those suck. Sleep paralysis. I've never had that. And me, nightmares, when I'm having nightmares, see, I control my dreams. I don't know if anybody else has done that, but when I'm having a bad nightmare and then in my dream, I say to myself, this is bullshit. It's not real. And we're going to dream of something else. And that's it. I take myself out of it. So, but try some, meditation makes the sleep paralysis worse. Really? What about some kind of calming music while you're falling asleep? I also find that before I go to bed, usually we're weighted down by all the crap that we have to deal with on here and in real life. Watching something that makes me laugh before I go to sleep. Um, try that. Oh my goodness. I don't know if anybody's got any other suggestions to help them out. I miss corned beef and cabbage, but they don't have corned beef here except in a can. Well, I know I was just talking about that, Cree. I was talking about you and my husband the other day. I said, I got a friend in Canada, man. They don't even have corned beef. I mean, what the? I don't understand that at all. I really don't. I thought everybody had access to corned beef. But yeah, I'll be popping mine in a crock pot tomorrow. That's what's on the menu. St. Patty's Day dinner. And hopefully my mother will be here to enjoy it with us. I wish I could control my dreams. Yeah, I've done that my whole life because I would have some pretty harsh nightmares because I'm affected by things that I see during the day, even movies. That's why I don't watch a lot of horror movies and movies like that because I put myself into the movie when I'm watching it. And I totally absorb everything that's in the movie and then it plays back at night. So, I always controlled the dream because then I would say to myself, this is not real. Take yourself out of it. New bus has collected us. The other one has to do insurance stuff with the driver of the car. Oh my God. I do like the canned stuff in a pinch, but not the same as the real deal. Corned beef was on sale too. Have you thought of making your own? Oh, that's a good question. Yes, hopefully she's okay. I mean, I didn't catch an answer. Did this just happen? A car accident? One time when my kids were little, I'd put corned beef in the crock pot. My eldest son came to me saying, Mom, I thought you made corned beef. I said, I did. It's in the crock pot. Would somebody steal it? He said, Mom, there's nothing in there but cabbage. We discovered my youngest son ate he ate the whole thing. Oh my God. Oh my God. He kidnapped your corned beef. That's hilarious. Oh my God. Oh, man, that's funny. Of course, at the time, I bet you didn't think it was funny. Oh my God. Now, see, when my son was living home, I would make two because he could polish off one on his own. So I would have to make two so everybody got some. Irish stew is with lamb, not corned beef. That's poor man's. Check out. You're right. You are right. But my husband doesn't like lamb. I love lamb. So we do the corned beef and but I love corned beef too. That is hilarious. He took the whole damn thing. That was one hungry boy. Oh my God. Collision with the front of the car that tried to pull out of the driveway. Oh no. Boys are hungry things. Yeah, they are. I'm just starting to learn how to make smaller portions for dinner because my son could put it away. And everybody goes, oh, save me some leftovers. Oh, what leftovers? 50 minutes after dinner, or my son would be back in the kitchen raiding the fridge again. Finishing off what he didn't eat at dinner time. So yeah, there was never any leftovers. Now I'm like, oh my God, I gotta, cut it down because he's not there to wipe it out. Yes, yes. As long as everybody's good, you guys are safely on your way home. That's scary. Laura E was 13, over 6 foot tall, close to 205. Yeah, oh yeah. Yep, just like my boy, just wiped it all out. I'd make a meatloaf. The size of the meatloaf that I would have to bake was just huge. And everybody was like, "Oh my god, that's the meatloaf?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're thinking, "Well, you're gonna have a ton of it left over." I go, "No, my son's eating. There's not gonna be any left over." He loves meatloaf, so it's and so now that he's been gone, oh god, when did they get the house? Last winter? Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's I don't know, about 6 months now he's been gone. And it's so I'm retraining myself not to overcook. Because I make too much. And then there's nobody here to eat it. So Cree, I can't imagine they grow so quickly and have appetites like oh yeah, they do. It's like, geez, didn't you have enough? And then it's funny because then late at night, he'd stay up and play games. He's a gamer, and he would get up and go in the kitchen to raid the fridge, and the dog would rat him out. She would start barking and then run into the bedroom and bark to let me know that Joseph is in the refrigerator. And he'd tell her, "Oh, shut up, you rat." He goes, "You're ratting me out." She would only do it with him, and I would be laying in bed laughing my ass off. So she's ratting you out. You're busted. So those are the kind of things I miss when he's not here. All those funny things. Little Miss says, "I cannot stand meatloaf." Actually, my son's girlfriend didn't like meatloaf. I says, "Well, who made it? Why wouldn't you like it?" And she said, "Because her grandmother always made it. It was dry." And I says, "Well, okay, now I'm going to tell you," and this is when she was staying with us, "try mine. If you don't like it, just spit it out. But you might be surprised." And so, yeah, now she loves meatloaf and wants to know the recipe so she can make it. As the problem is, a lot of people overcook it. And there's a difference. I don't use breadcrumbs from the store. I get Italian bread, fresh Italian bread, and I dice that up into cubes, and I mix that into the meatloaf. It just gives a better flavor and more moisture to the meatloaf. But you gotta play around and find one that you like. Oh, cheese steak, yeah, it's good, especially if they're done right. Yeah. Well, guys, you know what time it is? It's that time. We're at the 2-hour mark, and I'm gonna have to get my act together, get over to the hospital to harass some people, hopefully bringing my mother home. But I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out with us. Creamy meatloaf yesterday. Yummo. I ended up picking out of the fridge. Was too tired to make anything. So, but I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me this morning, helping me to wake up. I've enjoyed the conversation. It was great. Thank you, everybody, for your donations and your support. You guys are fantastic. Let's see what's going on. Today is, what the hell's today? Monday, right? We've got Bristol later. We got to get in there and harass the guys. Have a little fun with them. I won't be on again until Wednesday. So Wednesday morning. And then a Wednesday night is going to be an open mic night. So we can get some good paranormal chat going Wednesday night. But thanks everybody for hanging out. You all are the best. Thanks to my mods. And hey, Leanne, get off my lawn. Until later, guys. I'll see you out there. Have a great day.